another week in my life in Perth. This week I am a semi-housewife because I've had a proper interview this morning. I'm just looking at James over there watching me film my intro for this vlog. So it's the start of February now and I'm still job hunting. Being a housewife was fun and all, but I need some money. So I had an interview this morning with Mighty Mentors. They help people with an impairment as a result of a disability to become more independent. And so I had an interview with them this morning to be their admin officer, which was an interview with the general manager. I had an interview with the HR person on Friday. So I'm just waiting to hear back. It's part-time, only 15 hours a week, so, but it is remote, so it means I can maybe go back to Sydney and maybe get some hospital work there. But yeah, that's something me and James are discussing right now, is whether I'm going to stay in Perth or not, because his housemate's kind of wondering what I'm doing. This afternoon, I'm dressed kind of smart-ish because, well, smart based on the clothes that I brought, because I'm going to Hayes' office in the CBD. She's got a few roles that I could do. Some are like a week to 2 weeks. So what I'm thinking there is I'll just hopefully get some work and some money this week and next week, and then I'll know more about whether I got the part-time job and whether I'm actually enjoying any of the roles that Hayes can give me. But last year in Melbourne we did a similar thing where me and the girls went into the Hayes office and then we didn't actually get anything back. I don't know what Perth's like, but anyway, that's a little update on my job situation. Seeing as last week I was a housewife, this week I am transitioning out of being a housewife. No, but this week I will also be continuing my training for the half marathon. Last week I did some interval training and a short run, but I didn't manage to get out on the weekend and do my long 12-kilometer run, so that's gonna have to happen today or tomorrow. I cancelled my subscription with the Runner app because I was using that to think about like what my training should look like. But yeah, seeing as I don't have any money coming in, I just didn't want to pay for the subscription. Right now, I am gonna write my own plans. So yeah, I'm gonna run 12 kilometers at the start of the week. It's really hot weather towards the end of the week, so I might be able to get out for like a 5k on Wednesday or Thursday, but I'm probably gonna spend my other training sessions in the gym on the treadmill because it's gonna be so warm. It's like 40 degrees. So I would appreciate that aircon. I need a new tripod because this keeps, it's got weak legs. I'm excited to share my progress with you on the longest I've ever run. Every week I'm aiming to add a kilometer onto my long runs. One of my goals is to run the half marathon this year in under 2 hours. So I'm training for that by the 5th of May, hopefully. So come along, let's get in the Monday spirit with an interview. Just having some pita bread and hummus. He's having his leftover Nando's. And some Fantas. Went to the meeting with Hayes earlier, and standard Hayes approach, just to screen me and see that I'm ask me some questions, see what I'm interested in doing. Tastes like it was open now. It's fresh. So yeah, I did that. James went and got some interview clothes. I'm just chatting about whether I should stay in Perth or not. I don't know whether I should or not. Will that be posted?
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good day. Have a good night. See you in the morning.
Bye. It's Tuesday and I've got through to the final stage of that part-time job interview, third stage interview for the part-time role, the remote one, to be an admin officer. So I hopefully will get that. I'm making James go to the gym.
Mate, I'm making you go to the gym.
Because he hasn't been to the gym in how long, James?
I blame night shifts.
Yeah,
It's
you
been
can,
a couple
to be
of
fair.
weeks, I admit, yeah.
And what are you going to do today at the gym?
Try and test out my knee for my injury.
What happened to your knee?
Snapped it.
How?
Calm down, volcano.
3,000 meters in the sky.
Lombok.
and do my first press ups in a very long time since I was probably at the Muay Thai camp, so let's see how this goes. I didn't ever do them on my feet. What are you doing there? You're cooking for once. What are you making?
Oh my god, you're vlogging me. Just a pasta baker.
Yeah.
I made the pasta from scratch this morning. And then I like twirled it into these shapes.
I got a pump on from the gym.
Sorry? A pump from running around.
Now to put some cheese on.
Just make sure you get all the...
Get your belly and your hairy belly. Halle Berry is like hairy belly.
Harry Bennett.
You know, Halle Berry, an actress, I think. She played like Catwoman. Have you changed the vowels around?
Harry Bennett.
Breadcrumbs too.
Oh no, you do it at the end, don't you?
I don't know. Never made a pasta make myself. You look like you're laying some sort of like thing in like construction. Do you know what I mean?
Pouring concrete.
Yeah, you look like you're pouring concrete. There we are. Happy?
Good.
Happy you've been vlogged? Part of the vlog today?
Set time, right?
Could be a lasagna under there, couldn't it?
Alright. There you go.
What about the breadcrumbs?
Oh.
No, seriously. Just because I haven't been sure if I'm going to stay in Perth or not, I just emailed my CV around to a couple of people. And so I emailed my CV to Kings Park, who've got a botanical cafe and Fraser's restaurant. And someone contacted me from sort of a banquet team and asked me if I can come do a trial shift on Saturday night at Fraser's restaurant. There's a wedding on, so I guess I'll be serving, waitressing. Okay, just getting ready for my 12-kilometer run. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself because I feel like last time I did my 11 kilometer, I actually really enjoyed it. Whereas I've put it off, obviously, the past few days now because I was going to go and do it on Friday or Saturday and I still haven't been. Mainly due to like routine changes, I think, but also I just know that I'm going to dread it a little bit more as I run further and further. I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. If I only feel like running 5k, then that's what I'll do. Last time I went out, I had a bad knee. So I fell when I was doing a run club, my first ever one. It was 5k. 1.6 kilometers in, I stacked it and I fell. And there was like 100 people behind me, so it was very embarrassing. But I had this scar on my leg and took like a week or two to heal. So last time I went out and ran here, I was like, right, no pressure. Because when I started running, it was a bit stinging a little bit, but I just powered through. Actually ended up enjoying the run. So yeah, I'm gonna get out now before the sun sets. It's 6:45 and the sun sets in half an hour, but it's gonna take me like an hour and 10 minutes to run 12 kilometers. Yeah, it'll be getting darker as I finish. So yeah, I better go out now. See you on the other side. Do you know what? No, I'm not going for a run. So earlier today there was a problem with the lifts in James's building. We couldn't get back up, so we had to use the stairs, and I just went down in the lift and I got stuck, and my phone, I don't have any data, so I just realised how stupid that is for me to go outside without any data. So basically Optus is giving me issues and I can't recharge my data because they have to do it like manually every month. So I've run out, so I think it's got to be a warning. Like, sure, I shouldn't go outside on a run without any data, because what if there's an emergency? And the Optus office is closed now because it's like 7:15, so they're not open until tomorrow morning. And the online chat function just like crashes every time I go to it, so I feel like it's just a sign. But that was so fucking scary. Like oh my god, I got in and then it stopped on the first floor, and then I just felt really claustrophobic all of a sudden. So I was like pressing all the buttons and stuff, and then there was like an emergency button, and I was thinking to myself, like, I'm not going to be able to call or text anyone to help me. So I was like screaming. So I pressed the emergency button and I heard a voice say like 1178, and I heard things trying to move. So I was like banging and I was like, help, someone help. And then I just kept pressing that call button because nobody was responding to me. And then the lift finally went up to floor 2, obviously because someone had called the lift. And I came out, and then the guy saw me like shook, and I was like, I just got stuck in that lift. I wouldn't go in there if I was you. So then I took the stairs back up to my floor. Oh my god, that was fucking scary. But I take that as a sign not to go. And it's going to be getting dark soon anyways, because the sun sets in 2 minutes. So yeah, that was fucking scary. Yeah, this is the weirdest thing. I've been waking up at 5 because I'm letting James in. Because I didn't put the key down for him last night. So he's just come home from work. James was sleeping then. It's freezing. Get in.
It's not making a coffee.
We're not, it's easy to come back for once. How was work?
Well, I worked so hard today.
You're lying, aren't you?
Yeah, we put in 400 metres of cable.
Is that a lot? You
It
and
might be the last week of nights, eh?
19 boyos. You and 19 boys.
Oh no, we done 1100 between group.
I ain't using the lift on my own, but I don't really use it with you.
Right. Anything you...
I just get claustrophobic when it came to it.
Yeah, would you say you are a claustrophobic person? Was it this lift?
I have no internet to text anybody.
Was it this lift?
No, it's the other one. There we are, and there's the sunrise. Hey guys, it's midweek. Time for a little bit of a check-in on the week so far. Monday I wasn't feeling great in the night after the interviews I'd had. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling great. And then yesterday I decided to turn that around and make this a good week. So I thought about all the things I could do to make this a better week. Yesterday was really productive. I did some cleaning around the house, finally edited and scheduled the video on how much we spent on our West Coast trip, which was a long time coming, but it was good to look back through the entire trip and add some B-roll, so that was fun to edit. That's one thing I can tick off my to-do list now. And then I was just thinking, how can I make the week more fun? I mean, James has got an interview Friday, and today he's leaving early to do a medical for another construction type job. So I was thinking, well, rather than just, you know, do the same thing I do every night. I'm getting a call, hang on. I stopped that last video there because I was getting a call from Hayes. So the woman I went in to meet with on Monday, Ashley, she called me about part-time role Monday, Thursday and Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, Friday, which would be 22 hours a week. That could be something as well, but I have basically 2 interviews tomorrow now, and hopefully by the end of the week I'll know what I'm doing next week. So that is the job update and the call I just had. What I was trying to say is I'm trying to make the week a bit more fun. James just went off to do his medical and have like a urine sample test thing and some drug tests and physical things and an interview. So he's gone to that. So I thought, okay, I don't just want to sit at home and do the same thing as I do every day. I want to get out today and watch the sunset, but I want to make it worth the journey down to the beach. It's not too far, but public transport will take about 40 minutes. So I'm gonna get the train and I'm gonna go to Cottesloe Beach, which I've never been to before, and stay there for the sunset. So I'll get a bit of sunbathing in. That's the plan for today. Tomorrow will be interview at 11 AM and 1 PM. Another thing is the workout yesterday, those deadlifts I was doing, I could feel it on my back. So me and James just did some yin yoga. I mean, he did it for like 10 minutes and then he was like, fuck this. But yeah, I just thought it'd be good for him to do that because he's trying to rehabilitate his knee and get moving again. So I just thought it'd be good. I can feel my back, so I don't think I'll be running today, which is disappointing. The runner app that I was using, that I said I cancelled the subscription with, that had a 12-week plan leading up to the 5th of May, and it didn't start until the 12th. So Monday would be the start date, and then I would do 4 training sessions a week. I am still on track to run the half marathon in under 2 hours. I just wasn't able to get much training in the past week.
Nothing ever goes away until it teaches us what we need to learn. And that there's a dimension of you that's actually much bigger and much more spacious than the fluctuations of thoughts and memories. So the healthy ego is able to zoom out some permanence and the fluctuation of all these things that come and go, and that's a game changer because then you realize that you're more than your thoughts. We have 2 purposes in this life. One purpose is to become free of that unhealthy ego, and the other purpose is to help other people, once we become liberated, to also break free of that unhealthy ego.
I have so many thoughts after watching that short film by Travis Elliott. It made me tear up at the end. He finished with a story about how we've seen the light when we can walk up to a stranger and realise that the same spirit in us is the same spirit in them. And it gets that idea through 3 stages of the ego. So the unhealthy ego, the healthy ego, and the illuminated ego. So the unhealthy ego, I'm just putting in here from the future because I'm watching this back and I didn't do a very good job of explaining what I meant. The unhealthy ego makes you feel small. It tells you that you're not valuable, you're not worthy, and just makes you have low self-worth. Things can trigger it. So this spoke to me when I didn't get some of those job interviews because I thought that I was going to, and I thought that I was worthy and that they were gonna give me the job and accept me, but they didn't. And I was very disappointed and frustrated. What I did was I smoked weed for like 4 to 5 days straight. They call it your imposter. So your imposter wants to get rid of that horrible, negative, self-destructive, low self-worth feeling. And I do kind of like myself when I'm high. I think that I'm funny, and so I just wanted to be that person for a little bit. But since that 5 days, I haven't actually smoked again because, and I'm wondering why actually, and I think that reflects, the fact that I haven't wanted to smoke reflects why I did smoke. And it helped me through. Like, I'm not in a phase of addiction, but it helped me within that moment. So being able to smoke weed as a tool to like sort of help you through these things, as long as it doesn't become a cycle of addiction, I think is actually okay. Personally, that's my view. Whereas the healthy ego is a stage we should all strive towards, which allows us to heal and understand our own egos and our own emotions and thoughts. That is our first purpose, is to be able to do that. And then our second purpose is to help others be able to wield their own ego. That part really spoke to me about my interest in becoming a therapist. The unhealthy ego makes us feel really small. The healthy ego is all around connecting to like a bigger version of yourself that isn't just your thoughts and emotions, but it's sort of transcends way beyond that. The illuminated ego is about escaping beyond that and almost becoming translucent so that your true self can shine through, just be very real and authentic. I took a lot from that talk. I could literally watch that every day to remind myself of what to do with any intrusive thoughts that are like negative. But yeah, ultimately the talk was just beautiful, really. Travis Elliott is someone who's really inspiring me right now. I like taking his yoga classes because he just sprinkles little quotes in there that make you think while you're doing yoga. And I suppose the ultimate purpose is to just be present with it all and be mindful. Okay, so I'm off to the beach now. So I'm just lathering up on the sun cream because it's like 36 degrees outside. I would have liked to be there during the peak hours of the day, but I guess that would have been too hot anyway, and I don't want to majorly burn. Got this Bondi Sands. I don't know if it's very good, but I've been using it for a while. Look how red it makes my face. I'm literally tomorrow now. Wow. Yeah, so I'm gonna get the train. I don't know how long it takes. I think I need a transport card, but I'll have to sort that out when I'm there. It's so annoying, the transport cards in Australia. You have to have one for each city apart from Sydney. It has you can use your card in Sydney. Out we go. On the way back from Cottesloe Beach now. I'm gonna get the train back. Sunset was lovely. I think it's good to reset your circadian rhythm according to research. If you watch the sunset, it helps you sleep, so hopefully I'll see that reflected tonight because I've got my interview at 11 tomorrow. So I read a chapter of my book, Brave New World, which is good to start, and yeah, gonna be vlogging in public. I'll see you at home. About to join the call with Mighty Mentors. I've got an admin task to do. She's going to demonstrate it and then I've got to repeat the task to see how I learn, so fingers crossed.
Back again.
This week's food shop, the Lower Mood.
Hello.
Same skirt, different top.
Have you had any of these apples?
No.
They were good actually.
Yeah, I like them, but I'm saving them for you because there isn't enough.
There's plenty of apples.
So generous.
I'm going to get rid of this because...
Yeah, a week later it's still here.
It's like nearly, may as well get rid of this one.
Capsicums, that's another thing in this country, they call them capsicums. I'm making a roast dinner, so I got those veggie sausages again. I got some chicken-free meat strips so we can put them in the fajitas. 23 grams of protein per serve. And then some plant-based mince for the lasagna. Some oatmeal, your chicken for the fajitas, salad for the lasagna, mushrooms for his fajitas and other stuff, celery for the lasagna. I got some parsley and some coriander for the, I'm going to make falafels. And we got parsley and tender stem for the roast. Oh, and I also got some basil because we're making our own pizzas. More arrowroot and wraps for fajitas. More almonds for breakfast. More Greek yogurt for breakfast. My back's hurting donuts. So much range there. Balsamic vinegar for the salad to go with the lasagna. Chickpeas for the falafels with a bit of soak. Medium salsa, because he said hot, but I don't want hot. Lasagna sheets and a pack of sweet and salty popcorn to make a microwave. I actually want to try these. 15 pack of these. Muesli bars. We're going to make nachos again. Black peppercorns because it's been done for a while. Baking powder for the falafel and for pancakes. Crushed tomatoes for the lasagna, lentils for the lasagna, and pasta puree for the lasagna. Wow. Potatoes for the roast, and onion and garlic. Help me up, please. I'm feeling not in the mood and exhausted today, guys. It's fucking so hot yet again. I cooked some rice in the rice cooker and some tofu with sweet corn and peppers.
Oh, refreshing.
Yeah.
And then until you want to go back in the sun again, we're never happy. No one's ever happy with what you got.
No.
It's nice to come home 2 weeks and have some nice fresh air and a bit of cold weather, but you want to go back again then?
No, I do want to go back, that's the point. But I also want to see people, and I miss life in London, and I miss, like, you know, having my friends in London as well. This week is very much a period week. I can tell, just looking back at what I filmed so far, that I ain't having a good one. January, my period wasn't as bad, but I don't know. She's getting shit this time. I get good ones, I get bad ones. Do you know what? I'm being inconsistent with my goals and my running. I feel bloated. I feel lethargic. I don't want to run while I'm bleeding, so I ain't gonna. But I'll be back on track next week. Gotta just listen to your body, haven't you? But I've had a healthy sleep last night and I need to carry it on, so I'm gonna go to bed soon. It's 11 o'clock. Tomorrow I have an interview with Unite Resourcing, a position as their candidate coordinator. And I'm wondering if there's sponsorship opportunity there. It's a full-time role. It's very different to everything else I've been applying for, but I've got good reasons to go to them with as to why they should hire me. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. It's only a half-an-hour interview, and they're quite a small recruitment company actually, so hopefully it won't be competency-based because I hate those things. But yeah, I'll update you on how that goes. That's at 10:30 tomorrow morning, and I'm going to do some shopping in town, so I'll try and take you along for that. And I'm going to get some Valentine's presents for James, and then yeah, I'm going to go to the Twilight markets tomorrow evening. I made a friend, kind of. So on Perth Working Holiday Girls, I wrote a post on there and somebody got in touch with me and she sounded keen to come to the Twilight Markets with me tomorrow. So I'm gonna see if she's still up for that and go tomorrow, grab some food, and yeah, it'd be good to hang out with someone because otherwise I'll just be on my own because I don't know anybody else in Perth. So if you're in Perth, by the way, watching this, let's be friends. Yeah, I'll say goodnight now, try and get a good sleep. I'll see you in the morning, hopefully fresh and ready for the interview. So I had my interview with Unite resourcing earlier and I think that it went well. It's actually my top role that I want right now, and I only heard back yesterday, so things turn around pretty fast. But now that I know that they're interested, I'm crossing my fingers for that one because it's a full-time role. They offer sponsorship and it starts as a candidate coordinator. Within 6 months you could become a recruitment consultant. Quite closely matches my role at Welcome to Travel, so I feel like I would enjoy it because I enjoyed certain aspects of that. But then something I didn't really realise before I went into the interview is, as a recruitment consultant, you do a lot of business development as well. So sometimes you're asked to create or to share some data and research to help the client make decisions about hiring. So there's a bit of like my customer insights experience that could be useful. So I actually think that this one could be really good. Obviously it means I have to stay in Perth, but if I'm working for a recruitment company, I feel like I'd be very sociable and I'd easily be able to make friends with girls in the office. So I'm really keen for this one now. And I really like the hiring manager as well, Summer. She was lovely, so I feel like I'd love to work with her. Find out on Monday or Tuesday next week. They're interviewing a few more people, but my fingers are so crossed. We'll see. James got his proper interview now. He's nervous. Oh, yeah. It's way too hot outside for him to be wearing the shirt to the interview, so he's gonna have to change when he's there. Poor guys.
Dress down Friday, but I would have thought if you're interviewing people, you'd still
expect them to wear a suit. Woo! Is that how you're gonna look on your wedding day? It's the same as it's the same for men, though, isn't it? Where's your fit from? Where's your OOTD from?
H&M, check-out food.
You know, well, they're bearable.
Okay, what are your weaknesses?
Shut up.
I've got to show you. I'll show you at home. Changing rooms reveal everything, don't they? I need a haircut. Evening, guys. Earlier today, I headed into town for the Twilight Markets and I did a bit of shopping. Went to H&M for some work trousers for my trial shift tomorrow, and then got a shirt and shoes from Kmart, pretty cheap. Then I went over to the Twilight Markets to meet a girl. Someone had got in touch with me via Facebook Messenger to arrange something, so I invited her to the Twilight Markets. I would have said I made a friend, but she actually twice stated that she doesn't like travel vloggers and travel influencers. I'm not sure if there was a lack of sensitivity or if she was trying to insult me, because she'd followed my Instagram, which says in my bio that I have a YouTube channel. So I wasn't sure if she was trying to insult me low-key. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt and I'll assume that she was not trying to insult me. But yeah, I didn't get my camera out during our few hours that we spent together. I think it would have been awkward. That was the main reason I didn't bring up the fact that I had a YouTube channel when she said that, because I didn't want to create conflict. I'm conflict avoidant, but why make things awkward when you're trying to make friends? Attempt number 2 will be on Sunday, when I'm going to the book club from the same page. So I'm going to take a book to swap, and I'm hopefully going to come back with one to read. But that was my night, and then I came back and watched a cheesy rom-com. And now I'm tired, so I'm just gotta wake up in the morning again to let James in at 5 AM. I'm gonna catch 4 or 5 hours sleep now. Got my clothes laid out for my trial shift. I'm gonna go to my trial shift in 45 minutes at Kings Park. Just doing my makeup. I'm halfway through. James is cooking me some fajitas. That's his chicken one, that's my steak chicken one. Thank you, baby. And I'm just doing my makeup, ready to go. Later we've got the comedy show that we got discount on tickets for because we're going with James's friend slash housemate and his girlfriend. I'm not sure on the colour of my makeup right now. You heard a lot of things about these, so I'm excited.
It was nice, but people keep asking us, like, how did the wedding go, how was it? And it was stressful planning a wedding because we got engaged before gay marriage was a thing.
I'll tell you a phrase I don't like. I don't like the phrase peeping Tom, because my name's Tom. And if you're not familiar with that phrase, that's the phrase that even the authorities use to describe someone who gets sexual gratification from watching someone without their knowledge or consent while they're naked. At best, that's an immoral act. At worst, that's a criminal act. And my name isn't the main way to describe it.
Put it back on. I don't like the haircut. Put it back on.
Oh my god, yes!
No,
I don't even need you,
Oh, it's a vlog.
It's a vlog.
You love speaking on the vlog, let's be honest. So we've been to the comedy night, and now we're out in Northbridge. You're so cute.
Where we go? Where should we go?
He loves it, he actually loves it.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
We're gonna go for another drink. I'll tell you what happens tomorrow. So I've still got my camera out with me. This is the first time I've like been out with my camera actually.
Not out.
Yeah.
We need to swiftly cross the road now. Swiftly.
So James is wearing green, and that's the colour of my eyes.
Is it? They were blue.
I'm drunk.
We're not looking for a club vibe.
We are going to Market Grounds, I think.
Good vibes only.
Is it?
Subscribers.
Hello. Oh my god, the camera straight. So
I say our subscribers.
You
not
can
ready.
just walk forth. To hold hands. Hold hands.
I feel like James episode
Hold
1.
hands. I'll voice over. This is James's housemate and his girlfriend. I always say housemate, and then I'm like,
call Elliot my house.
Elliot.
I always say,
This is Mickey.
I always, yeah, but you always spell my name as the same, but it's not spelled the same.
Not every time we spell it.
It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. We're going to book a swap in Kings Park. Hungover, and I've had like 3 hours sleep. Just put some makeup on. As you know, I am here in Perth with James, but I don't necessarily have my own friends, and so I've been reaching out to people. Well, I mean, I've been trying to get involved with some people who are also in the same situation, so I'm going to a book swap in Kings Park, and hopefully we'll meet some nice girls.
Every single one he can. So
So I want to meet these girls, and this is the book I'm taking. It starts with us. I'm hoping to get a similar fiction book back, like an easy summer read. So I'll let you know what book I get and how the meetup is. Back from my book swap in Kings Park. It was really nice. The girls were really friendly and like-minded and in the same situation. James just played a game of golf and did well, apparently.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good to like go out and have time with our own friends. I mean, friends that I've made now in Perth. So yeah, we're all gonna go to the beach on Thursday and hang out again, which will be nice. Now I'm gonna make a roast for James while he sleeps because he's got work in a couple of hours, so I'm gonna make a roast dinner. That brings this week to an end. As you saw, I didn't make much progress on my half marathon training with only 5 kilometers under the belt. But next week we will start the training proper, as we're going to be 12 weeks out. Excitingly, I got the hospitality job at Kings Park, so next week we will also see if that becomes my full-time job or if I hear back from any of the office jobs I'm waiting to hear back from. I did make an intentional effort to make new friends, so hopefully we'll be spending more time with the lovely girls from the book swap. And spiritually, I enjoyed reflecting on the different stages of the ego. It made me realise why I felt the way I did during our trip to Margaret River. I'm currently editing that vlog, by the way, so it'll be out this Friday.